love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 please, love, 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 please, love. Lot of love, big love. Love, 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 what? Please, love, 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 hey, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, 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 please, love, 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 lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too.
What's up? What's up? What's
What
up?
do?
Welcome to another episode of the Lovely Podcast.
We've been out of commission for a while.
It's been a while since y'all seen us.
Yeah, trying to make it, trying to live in life.
But we are here now. Welcome to YouTube land, Instagram land, wherever you're watching us, whenever you're watching us. This is episode 19. Why you mad? Why you mad?
MAAD.
Today is October the 10th, 2025. Time is flying by.
It is. It's cold now.
It's cold. I'm Malachi Lee.
I'm Danny Lee.
Together,
we are the Lovelies.
And welcome to our show.
Yes.
It was just hot, and now it's cold. Mm-hmm. As expected, though. In Michigan, you know about September. Mm-hmm. It's gonna crack.
Yeah, we got some good extra days.
We did. We got a whole extra month, actually.
We did.
September was all good, and the first half of October was good. Well, first week of October was good. Mm-hmm. I heard it's supposed to be in the 70s next week, so I was like, okay.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, but here we are. Here we are, enduring now the chilly weather. It was chilly this morning, chilly yesterday morning. Mm-hmm. But, that's expected. It's October. So, a lot of good things happening. A lot of things are happening good and, I ain't going to say bad, but things are just happening for us.
Life is lifing.
Life is definitely lifing. So, yeah. Yeah.
We had to really fight to do this podcast.
Yeah, we fought for our right. We met last week.
Oh.
We met last week or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we met about our business and about our brand, and this was the day that we said we were going to get back to it.
Mm-hmm. We wanted to do like some skits in the podcast, but
hey, we're going to keep adding levels and layers, but we had to just get back to doing it. Just the fact, I'm glad that we're back doing it. I'm glad we're live right now. I'm glad for this. Mm-hmm. You're not?
I'm glad. It was just a lot of work because you usually do it, and it was hard for me because I didn't know what I was doing. So trying to get that thumbnail thing, figuring out that you don't need a PDF, just a regular picture, took me a long time.
But guess what?
We here.
And you did it. Mm-hmm. So be excited, be encouraged.
Why you mad?
Why? All right, that's what I really want to ask you. Why you mad?
Oh, he know why I'm mad.
Why you mad? Because I'm late.
Man, so I asked him, I said, are we doing a podcast? Because mind you, we was both out Ubering.
Marita.
Because you asked the question. We were both out Ubering. And I asked him, said, when are we going to stop? He said, 1:00. I said, you sure we still want to do this podcast? We can do another day. He said, no, we got to do it. We want to do it for the people. We got to be consistent for ourselves. I said, cool, 1:00. Danny Lee stops at 1:00 after asking twice. What time did Malachi Lee stop? Oh, and Danny Lee's hungry, too. That's why she's mad, too.
Yeah. I'll stop later. I wanted to hit $100, and I was very close to that. I took one more ride, and it took way longer than normal. It took me 20 minutes just to find the person. That's unseen, unknown, So it happens, But we need money right now, so.
We do, but I am hungry.
And hey, I did ask, so here we are. But
you know how your wife is when I know I'm fluffy. She ate all day. And for me, and he knows this, like if I ask you something and you say, yes, this is what it is, then I take it as your word. And I asked multiple times.
Yeah, it's just unforeseen circumstances. This is the one time in my Uber career where it took me 20 minutes to find the person. You it take 20 minutes to drop the person off, but it took me 20 to find the person.
I ignored a ride because I thought we were stopping at one when I could have got that money, but I did not. So moving on.
Moving on. You sure? All right. Here we are. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Episode 19, Why You Mad? I had to ask her why she mad, because I could tell she mad.
She already know I'm mad. He had to ask me that.
I want the people to know. I know. I want you to be able to express yourself so we can get it out and move forward and have a good show. Okay? All right. So, we're here. Thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in, first, as we always do, how you doing? You just answered that. I'm doing good. I'm excited. I'm optimistic. I am glad to be alive. I'm glad to be live and alive. I'm very excited for life. I'm excited for the forward motion, the forward progress, the even this time of adversity. I'm excited for sports as well. It's a great time for me to be a Michigan sports fan. Not Michigan, the college, but just the state of Michigan. The Tigers are playing tonight with the last game of this American League Division Series.
They playing in Seattle still?
Yep, Seattle Mariners. If we win tonight, we advance to the American League Championship. So we must win tonight. We're playing in Seattle. Go Tigers. You know it, Marita. I'm excited about this game. We forced Game 5 on Wednesday with a couple of home runs and a lot of hits, 9-3. So I'm very excited about this game. 8:08 is the start time, so I'm very geeked up. And then Sunday night, the Tigers play. I'm speaking into existence because if we win tonight, we'll play on Sunday night against the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays.
Are they a good team?
Yes, they are.
I heard.
Any team is good right now because everybody's in the playoffs. Everything is heightened, and that's where we at.
I asked about everybody. Are they a good team?
I
asked about everybody. Are they a good team?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. So now, if we play Sunday night at 8:00 against the Blue Jays, it'd be a good dilemma because the Lions play Sunday night 8:00 against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, so you'll be switching back and forth.
Back and forth. I might have to 2 TV if that's the case.
Yeah. Sports bar in the bedroom.
It's gonna be sports bar in the bedroom, like your grandfather. Yeah.
My granddad, he would have 3 TVs watching all the sports at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be your grandfather this weekend.
Okay.
If the Tigers win,
you bald headed like he was for sure.
I'm ready.
Yeah, y'all both is bald.
I'm ready. You see that? You see the shine? I'm ready.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's us. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go. And also Michigan State plays, I think USC, and Michigan plays UCLA.
Go Michigan State.
Yeah, so both Michigan college teams are playing California colleges this weekend. So it's going to be an exciting weekend for sports. I'm geeked up. But after all that being said, let's get to this episode. We are here. Why are you mad? As you know, we are the Lovelies. We're married. We've been married for, wow, a year. It'd be 7 months on Monday.
What?
Yes.
Dang.
Yes. 1 year, 7 months on Monday. Wow.
Huh.
Exactly. I know, right? Today's the 10th. Monday's the 13th. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
It is.
So in our journey of being married, we have learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone through a lot and have grown through a lot as well.
Mm-hmm.
In life, in marriage, is going to be some adversity. That's one thing that's guaranteed, and we've talked about conflict before. Mm-hmm. We've talked about a lot of stuff before. But what we want to talk about today is why are you mad?
What does MADD stand for?
Yeah. What did you say? Mad, angry? I don't see it on here. Oh, you forgot yourself?
I don't know. I thought it was on there.
I can go to the YouTube and find it. She didn't type up this excellent intro and forgot herself what she put. It was excellent though. It was a amazing intro she wrote, and so I want to read that. It seemed like it'll be right here somewhere.
Right there.
Yeah. I guess not. I'm just go to the YouTube. Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need 2 phones. It's in my phone, but my phone is on the stand.
You don't got your phone right now. Ain't that something? View your channel. Here we go. All right. It's hard to have a respectful conversation when you or your partner gets to the point of being mad, mentally angry, disturbed, and done. Mad, mentally angry, disturbed, and done. We just made up this acronym, but it's true. How many times have you swept things under the rug or your partner refuses to try to understand you? We will discuss ways to not get to the point of being mad and how to keep respectful communication in your marriage or partnership. Very important topic because in life, like I said, life gonna bring those. Like wow, exactly. Thank you. Life is gonna bring those. It's gonna bring what it brings automatically. So how
when
not
you're single, when you're in a relationship, either way, life is going.
Like how can she not be mad right now? Like look,
she's trying.
Look at this face.
She's really trying, but she's trying.
Oh, is she mad? Are you mad? She's
trying. It's so frustrating, dog. Yeah, I'm trying to calm down and not be mad.
Yes. So let's talk about it. This is perfect right now because here's the thing about us, about the Lovelies. And are we gonna stay here on live?
We might as well. We ain't been on here in a minute. So.
Here's the thing about us. I always want to be transparent, as much as possible. There's things that are just for our private lives.
Yeah.
But a lot of people see us as this brand. We have the Lovelies. We're always happy, it seems. But that's not the case. We have genuine emotions. We're genuine, regular people that go through ups and downs of being a human. And you're going to experience life. You're going to experience the ups and the downs. You're going to be mad at times, So how do you navigate through it? Because it's going to happen. Your partner's going to do something that upsets you. You're going to do something that upsets your partner. Life is going to do something to upset both of y'all. And sometimes it be their fault, your fault, life fault, the devil fault, God fault. Somebody did something.
Everybody fault.
And sometimes it just be inconveniences of life that just it ain't the devil, it ain't God. It's just, hey, this just happened. Yeah. How do we navigate through that? That's what we're going to talk about. So we have this list here. Hopefully y'all can see that. I think they can. I think so. Okay. Let us know in the comments if you can see that. So how do you approach communication when you're mad, when you're mentally angry, disturbed, and done? When you get to that point, how do you communicate effectively?
First of all, you don't want to get to that point.
You don't want to get to that point, but
you don't want to get all of the letters: mentally angry, disturbed, and done.
I mean, but in life you're gonna get to that point sometimes.
The whole thing. Yeah.
You're gonna get to that point. Thank you, Maria. She said she could see it. You're gonna get to that point. So when you get to that point, or if you're heading to that point, how do people avoid it? First things first, off the rip. We got it on here, but I'm gonna go out of order a little bit. Pray. Gotta pray first. Prayer works. And we need to get back to praying ourselves.
We've been fail off.
And we pray a little bit. Like we pray daily, but it'd be
right before we do stuff.
Start the day prayers. It'd be that, But sitting down, getting in God's word, and this is something iron sharpen iron. We're edifying not only us, but y'all at the same time because we all figuring this out. We're all figuring this out. But that prayer and that time with God, it shapes your life and your mindset. To be able to live a certain way and think a certain way. So that when adversity comes, like James 1 and 2 says, kind of pure joy when you come into these various trials. Because the testing of your faith builds your endurance. Once your endurance is fully developed, you'll be perfect and complete, needing nothing. And that's what's going on right now for us. Even behind the scenes is we have to learn how to counter pure joy when we come into these trials.
Literally, when you was on your way home, I was upstairs praying and meditating because I didn't want to be in the wrong thought process doing this because we want to help other people, which this is just a rare occasion. Like usually I'm not annoyed. We really don't have too many issues like that. But today was just one of them days. And so I was like, okay. I was upstairs becoming one with the Lord and myself and just meditating and praying. And I feel like it helped a little bit, but I'm still annoyed. And sometimes when you still annoyed, you just gotta ask God, what is that, and try to fake it till you make it until it comes down, and not adhere to the anger, because when you adhere to the anger, you make things worse. You add fuel to the fire, as the old folks would say, versus like, let me just chill out.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pissed, I'm not going to say anything or do anything because I can make it worse.
Right.
And that comes to one of our points. Table it.
Table it. So this is a big thing. When you we were in Atlanta last week, and a discussion arose within us, and we should have tabled the conversation because it started getting a little out of hand, and we should have tabled it. We should have said, okay, let's come back to this, and the thing about that is you got to commit to it too, because you can start talking and then somebody say, all right, we need to table this conversation, and then the person say something else. It's like you gonna respond to that. And not right. It's just
this conversation ain't table no.
It ain't table.
You flipping over tables like.
You don't get.
You want to table the conversation? Let's table this.
Oh, you said table. Now you gonna say something else? It's like
let's table this conversation. You get on my nerves. Oh, you get on my nerves too.
I'm gonna put you through a table if you don't shut your mouth. So, tabling it, that is a important part of it, because you gotta sometimes know, all right, my emotional state right now is not.
It's not stable.
It's not stable. I'm gonna pop. The firecracker is lit, and let's table this so the firecracker can dissipate.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You already know I deal with depression. I just started taking these new medications, and so they're helping me to not be as sad, but I feel like they have me on the edge sometimes too. Like I'm more angry about certain things. So I really have to table things, because in my body feels more manic. And when somebody says something or do something stupid, not even in a relationship, just period, it's like I have to table it in my head and be like, okay, because it wouldn't make sense for me to react how I feel, because I know how I feel is not really the correct way to display myself or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like I can be mad on the inside, like I can't believe she just said that. But and sometimes person may not even say nothing stupid. It's just that I'm already on the edge.
Yeah.
So I have to learn how to table it in my head first as well.
That's
let me table this conversation, write it down, maybe talk to them about it later on, because right now it's not good.
That's good. Table it in your head first. I like that. Because I think, and I was gonna bring this point up, when something offends you and it's not communicated, it's like it's hard to let it go when it's not addressed. And sometimes we gotta just get out of our ways. Everything don't gotta be addressed, but sometimes everything should be addressed. But sometimes it's just us being emotional as humans. Like even before we were setting up the stream, and you had the camera over there, and it was just on you. I was like, hey, fix the angle. And he was like, what? And I wasn't even in the angle. I'm like, you don't clearly see I'm not in the angle. Like, you like, well, you gotta sit down right. I'm like, okay. Then I fixed the angle, and it's like, dog, like we haven't done this in a while, but you can clearly look at the thing and see I wasn't on there. So
but here's the thing, I was annoyed because I had to set up everything, and now you complain to me fix something. You fix it.
It wasn't a complaint. It was just like, hey, I'm about to
2 hands.
Why you mad? And that's why we here. Why are you mad? So for me, I'm like, okay.
They all change my angle for me, please, pal. No, you change it.
She gonna act all
I did everything else.
She gonna act oblivious. What's wrong with it?
Like, because I was annoyed. I'm like, if you don't fix it, if you see a problem, fix it.
So, but for me, I was doing something at the time, so I was just like, hey, do that so we can do this. But anyways, that is a part of it.
In my head, I already did all the work.
You done?
Let's table it.
Are you done?
See, and then when I said let's table, he's still going. This is how not tabling works. I said let's table. He said, "Are you done?" See, that's not how tabling works. I'm about to flip over the table. Flip this table over.
So learning how to effectively table something, because like she said, somebody can say we need to table this, but the other person fuming like, no, I got it.
Are you done? Like.
So when it's time to table it, be sure
be
to
cooperative,
table it.
With the other person.
To table it.
Like, okay, we will table it, and don't
Take
just
a
use
deep breath.
table as a way to not talk. Like,
That's
let's
good.
table it, and then 5 weeks later, they like, so are we gonna talk about this?
Yeah.
Oh no, let's keep it tabled.
Yeah, tabling should not take long. Like if we table something, it'd be like 20 minutes, an hour.
The same day.
Half a day, yeah. It don't take long, and it should not take long. You got to get back to, hey, bringing it back up. Mm-hmm. Let's wait till we get home. Let's wait till we get out of this public area.
Down,
let's wait till we calm down.
Yeah.
Like let's wait till we off the live, whatever it is.
Maybe you should go to the public area so you don't cuss each other out in front of everybody.
I mean, that's
good idea.
You know, but nah, because
if you calm.
We was in public in Atlanta. We was walking on a trail, and it was not getting tabled. And I was talking.
People was walking past us like.
I was trying not to yell, but I was talking low and sharp. I'm like, so but the whole thing, what's making me mad is that I was like,
and
man.
It's funny because we was the type of people who we would probably look at and be like,
"Are y'all okay? Look at that angry couple over there. What up?"
Like it ain't even that serious.
It's not. So, but that's the thing. That's what it is. It's real. Tommy Cook, what up?
What up, though, Tommy?
So, it's like that. So for us, because I think either I said let's talk about it later, or you did. Mm-hmm. And but then you had said something again, or something happened, and I just kept talking. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't tabled. We end up getting to a resolve, but that was a conversation that should have been actually tabled.
Oh yeah.
Like actually tabled. So that's the first thing. We said pray, tabling it. That's such a strong key and tool. Mm-hmm. Because emotions rise, and it's hard to stay mad. You know, why you mad is the episode.
It's hard to stay mad if you with someone else who is on the same vibe as you. If you're married to somebody who loves you and y'all really love each other and y'all best friends, then it's hard to stay mad because y'all used to joking around with each other and, you know, stuff like that. But if you with somebody, because sometimes people be in marriages where the person really can't stand the other person.
Right.
Or they didn't marry a friend, they married somebody and they don't talk about stuff. They don't have, you know, they don't communicate. And so it's easier to stay mad because it's like,
it is,
you know,
yeah. And when I say that it's hard to stay mad, it's hard to stay mad as a human, just period. You know, it's like anger is a very draining emotion. You know,
it is. But some people, it's people that live their lives mad. Like you. This
is true.
You are very chilled out, loving person.
I should speak for myself. It's hard for me to say that.
Yeah, he's very chilled. Yeah. And thank God. God knew to put me with somebody like that. Because, I mean, sometimes, you know, you're not supposed to believe in the signs, but Aries can be very firecracky-ish, you know, and it take a while for us to get there. So for me, it's not hard to stay mad. It's hard for me to stay mad for days. Okay. But it's not hard for me to stay mad for an hour or two or whatever. And I have to literally, like I said, pray, meditate, too. Meditate, talk to myself, and ask God to help me with the anger inside of me. Like, it's different people. And then there's some people who will stay mad for longer than 30 minutes, longer than an hour. They'll stay mad for the rest of their lives. It's people who were treated bad as children, which I was one of them, and they would grow up still being a victim, still being mad at the world, like looking at the world in a weird way because of what they've been through. Like some people will stay mad because they choose to be mad, or because they didn't get any therapy and ain't nobody step in and try to help them and talk to them because they feel like this is the way it's supposed to be. Like you were raised by two parents who loved you and they raised you. Everybody didn't get that privilege.
It's a good point. That's a really good point. So I have to speak for myself. It's hard for me to stay mad, but when I say that, it takes a lot of work to stay mad. Like, it's not impossible to stay mad, but that person that's mad, you're doing extra work to, you know what I'm saying, to be mad. Like, no.
They say it takes more what do you say, more muscles to frown than it is to smile.
Exactly.
But mentally, if you're in a place, I don't know, it's just natural
but
until it falls off, until something is resolved, and it's like, oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, you have to keep reminding yourself what it is. Just how you keep peace going, you got to keep anger going. It's a fire that you got to keep putting logs on. And it's like, then the sun that hit you, you like, but she told me this, and it's like, you got to keep
in some situations
fuel your anger.
It's like different levels to mad. Like sometimes some people have to keep reminding themselves, but sometimes the body, it's a book called The Body Keeps the Score. So everything you've been through, your body keeps the score. So you're not necessarily reminding yourself, but your body reminds you. And sometimes you run into different things that happen and it triggers you. So then you get angry again or sad or whatever. Like some of these things we're not choosing to be, because the body within itself, songs can trigger it, smells can trigger it, touch can trigger it. Different things can trigger anger. So some people that do set out to just be mad because they want to be mad. But sometimes it's some people who are mad and don't want to be mad.
Right. That's
it's
true.
just that this is what happened. Like life. There's some people who sad don't want to be sad. But life is smacking them upside the head. And it's chemicals. That's why I have to take depression medications. I got chemicals in my body, and something may remind me of something. And thank God for depression medication right now. Like, I'm still sad on the inside, but you can't tell, like, because depression medication got me foggy. I'm just walking around like a good little zombie, you know? And I'd rather be this than crying all the time.
Yeah, so tabling it helps because whether if you're a person that's mad and stays mad or mad and doesn't get mad, eventually tabling it helps you get to wait until that state where you're less mad. How about that? That's the whole point of it. Yes. Anything can trigger anger. This is true. Anything can trigger anger. So table it. That's a huge tool. Yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in and tapping in with us. Episode 19, Why You Mad? So point number 2 we're gonna bring up. We got prayer. We got tabling it. We have next is be honest with hug for 10 seconds. Let's go back to the
That's
top.
what we should have did.
Yeah.
When you walked in.
Physical touch. Yeah, we should have because we haven't seen each other all day, and we're trying to rush to get this going. So we definitely should have hugged. But physical touch is very important, no matter what your love language is. It's very important to getting it's very important to resetting yourself. It's scientifically known that we need a certain amount of hugs per day to like live and to be well.
Happy.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like 4 to survive, 8 to just something, and then 12.
Yeah, that's
like
a lot of hugs,
it goes up and up. I forgot what it is. I'm gonna look it up. But the hug, holding each other, you know, for
serotonin levels.
After, I think it's after 12 seconds, you get serotonin levels starts to elevate, and different chemicals in your brain are released when you hug for longer periods of time. You know, so that helps. When you're mad, it's like this touch of this person that you fell in love with. It's like, okay, that you're walking in love with, I should say.
Yeah, because you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah. So, that physical touch is everything. You know, even if, hey, let's table it, and you just hug for that moment. You know, and then you reset. You remind yourself what really matters, because a lot of times in life makes us forget the reasons for doing things very often.
And when you hug each other or even kiss or just look into each other's eyes, it reminds you, you know, it's hard to stay mad at the person depending on what they did. And it makes you feel their energy. So that's a part of becoming one as a married couple. It's not just always about having sex, even though sex is good, but it's good to have that energy with the person. And sometimes when you're mad at the person, hugging them or kissing them, that may change it right then and there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know, and even if they just say I'm sorry, they may not know what they're sorry for.
Absolutely.
But it's just a person saying I'm sorry, and you know, knowing that the behavior has changed and they're not, you know, doing the same thing. That hug, you may not have to. I mean, you still have to have a conversation, but some things you may not have to talk about depending on how serious it is. And sometimes that hug and that kiss and that embrace, I'm gonna call it embrace, not a hug, because you want to embrace each other. That creates the energy between you two, and sometimes that just makes you fine if you really love the person.
Absolutely.
And both people have to not be stubborn, because sometimes a person be stubborn and you're not gonna feel the energy.
Right.
Like, you have to just be open, even though you don't want to, even though you're mad at them. You have to be open, because this is the person you chose to marry. Because that's how people step out. Because if it's the person you chose to marry and you choose to marry them, you have to choose to try to live with them peacefully. If you don't, then that means that you're shunning them away from you. And then that's how, when you shun your married person away from you, you go out in the world and somebody else embrace you when they're trying to embrace you. So you want to make sure that you're always embracing your partner, so that you don't allow the enemy room to step into your marriage.
Absolutely. Great point. So I have this, I Googled it. While there's no scientific rule, family therapist Virginia Starr proposed that we need 4 hugs a day for survival, 8 for maintenance, and 12 for growth.
Oh, child. Maybe that's why I'm only 4'7". I don't get 12 hugs a day.
Wow.
That's a lot of hugs.
Yeah. Benefits of hugging can lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone.
Yeah, man.
Improves mood, stimulates the release of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which enhances feeling of security, trust, and connection. Boosts health. Hugging may help strengthen the immune system and is linked to improved sleep, concentration, overall well-being, and combats loneliness. Physical touch can help combat feelings of loneliness and anxiety. So 4 for survival, 8 for maintenance, 12 for growth. So
a lot of hugs.
That is. So that's another step. Another one, when it comes to how to communicate when you're mad, be honest with each other in love.
Yeah, it's hard to be. It's easy for us to be honest. That's what got us together. It's the honesty that we have with each other. We're very honest. Like, hurt each other's feelings, aren't honest before.
Yeah, I mean, the truth can't hurt, you know. And you know, this thing about being brutally honest. You know, the truth is gonna hurt sometimes. You know, but the truth don't have to be brutal. You don't have to be brutally honest.
That's what I say, honest in love. But when we were just friends, we just let it out.
This is the truth.
Yeah.
Like, hey, deal with it. You know, and the truth will and can set you free if you let
make you free.
Make you free. Yeah. So it's very important to be honest in love. Hey, this bothers me. This didn't bother me. Whatever the case is, just communicate it, and that helps. That helps. When you're mad. When you are mad, hey, just say, I'm mad right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm annoyed right now. I want you to stop talking right now. Honest communication.
You said I want you to stop talking right now. You want to fight. I want you to stop talking right now.
Can we table this conversation? Is that better?
I'm mad right now. I want you to stop talking right now.
I'm not in a position to talk.
Okay. Because you pretty much saying shut up at this moment. I need you to shut up.
I mean, sometimes up need to be shut. Not saying, but hey.
But no, like when you what are you talking about?
Being honest in love.
You have to be honest.
Well, that shut up got you thinking. Huh?
Yeah, because I'm like, that's a lot of nerve. That's very disrespectful. I need you to shut up right
You need
now.
to keep your pimp hands strong. No, I'm just playing.
No, but like when you are, I had a thought, but I forgot it.
All right, moving on.
You have to be honest because I can't read your mind, and you can't read my mind. Now you may know the person because y'all been married, and you know how they are. You know their mannerisms. You know when they are annoyed because you can feel their energy.
Yeah.
You know when they did something stupid. You know all that stuff, but you can't read their mind of what's going on. And if you don't talk, if you don't say that there's a problem, then how am I supposed to know there's a problem?
That there's a problem.
And then this little baby problem turns into a big problem because in your head, you're like, I can't believe she did that, blah, blah, blah. But you ain't told me nothing. And I'm just skipping along, like,
ain't said a word.
Having myself a good old time.
Ain't said a word.
While you over there, I can't believe she blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because everybody don't think alike.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Men and women don't think alike, first of all.
100%.
And then as an individual, people don't think alike. Like sometimes the way you think, it throws me off because I don't think like that. And sometimes the way I think, he may be like, what? Why should you think like that? Because everybody grew up in different households. Everybody has different thinking, the way they think. So we're not going to think alike. So how would I know how you feel unless you tell me?
Yeah. And that's being honest in love. Like you said, there's times where I know something bothered you, and I may know what bothered you, but I want you to communicate it. I don't want to be always like, it'd be times where something happened, I know it bothered her, but I don't know what about it bothered her. You feel me? So I'll just like, hey, I'll let it go. Like if you ain't talking, we ain't gonna. If you ain't gonna talk about it, or I'll say, hey, what's going on? I know something bothered you. But we're maturing and growing every day. That's just a part of life. Of how to, hey, this bothered me. This particular thing bothered me. So be honest in love.
And then sometimes that goes back to tabling the conversation, because sometimes you can be honest but not in love. And so it's like, what's bothering you? I can't tell you right now. Because if I tell you now, I'm not going to tell you how I'm supposed to tell you. I'm going to cuss you out. And that's not good. That's not love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not boastful. All that good stuff. So you don't want to talk to your partner crazy or harshly. Like yesterday, I was going through life, and he was like, what's the attitude? And I usually don't have no attitude or nothing like that. I didn't realize it. I was like, dang, my bad.
I just got quiet at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
was like, what? I was like, my bad. I've been going through life.
Yeah. And we both are. We both currently in a situation right now.
Life together. So. And then, like, being honest, the partner has to want that honesty, because sometimes people don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And it has to be a safe place, because if I'm being honest with you and then you take that information and you throw it against me, then I'm not going to be honest with you anymore.
100%.
I'm going to just be like, whatever.
100%.
And you have to be open to change. Like, you have to be open to be accountable.
Yep.
Because the person be honest with you and say, hi, this happened, blah, blah, blah. And you be like, I don't know what you mean. Okay. So what part did you play in it?
I don't know what you mean. Okay.
Like, what do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. Well, what part? Why am I thinking? I'm just thinking this out of the blue just for no reason. Like, I didn't like the way you kicked me in my butt. I don't know what you mean. Well, there's a footprint on my butt right now. So, like, can you apologize for kicking me in my butt? Oh, the footprint just on there. Like, you did this. Oh, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
Accountability.
Yeah, and that becomes an issue. Like, you go nowhere with that. Both people have to be accountable. It's painful to be accountable.
Yeah. But
both people have to be accountable. That's the only way that you would be able to move on as a couple.
100%. 100%. I agree. All right. We have practice active listening and open-ended questions. Now, this one, ladies and gentlemen,
that's his favorite one.
This is my favorite one right here. Practice active listening and open-ended questions. We're telling our people this, okay? For the people in the back that didn't hear it, practice active listening and open-ended questions. Okay?
Get your man in check on this one.
So this one is big for me because in our relationship, in our marriage, one of the things that bothers me the most, and we're being vulnerable, is when she assumes things. Assume I'm feeling a certain way, assume a certain outcome, assume just assumptions. And then she brings them to me as if they are truth. And she's coming from a place of, I know you feel like this, so this is da 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 da. And it's like, hey, you didn't even ask me. You ain't asked me what I thought. You ain't asked me what I'm thinking. You ain't asked me where I'm going. You ain't asked me. So you're bringing the conversation up without even asking me. So you need to actively listen first, because once you actively listen, you get a better understanding of what that person is feeling. Two, ask open-ended questions, because you can be more informed when you just straight up ask the person.
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What's going on in your mind? Like, asking those questions bring so much clarity, and they save so much time in discussions or arguments, because you are now both on the same page. All right, how do you feel? All right, cool. How do I feel? This is all right, cool. And now you have a better understanding.
This takes a lot of practice though, because like I said, a lot of people,
It takes a lot of practice.
It takes a lot of practice. Like you're good at it because I believe because you have, what is it called? I forgot. High intelligence or whatever, like communicate. IQ. Not IQ. Dang, I forgot what it is.
Communication.
You're good at thinking, intelligent.
Intellect.
I don't know.
Intel.
But you said it before.
Oh, emotional intelligence?
Yes. Thank you. You have healthy emotional intelligence. So a lot of times you do ask questions. You don't assume all that stuff because you grew up like that. Being taught that. But when a person has not grown up like that, and say their parent is yelling at them, and they're assuming things like, "You think you're smarter than me? You think you blah blah blah? You think this and this and that?" So you hear that all your life. Somebody saying, "You think this? You think that?" And you like, wow. "Oh, is that how you communicate?" Wow. So then you grow up, you get married. And then that's how you communicate as a person.
Wow.
You make assumptions. Like, you think you blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I don't think that. But that was what was happening to you as a child. But like I said, the body keeps a score. So your body remembers everything from childhood on to grown. That's why it's a lot of grown kids. Because your body remembers every single thing. So if you grew up in that type of household, which I did, you have to practice asking questions.
Wow.
It is a practice. And sometimes I slip up and sometimes I slip up. And I don't do it on purpose. And sometimes I don't see it. And then I'm like, oh, my bad. I should have asked you. Like, I don't see it. I literally do not see it until he say, well, you could have asked me. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I could have asked you. But I don't see it like that because that's not what I'm used to.
Wow. That's deep.
So some things that we are naming will take practice.
That's deep.
You don't just wake up and do it. So
right here live in person, y'all, I am learning where that came from. She never told me that. I don't think you ever broke that down to me. That's why you do that. So that's something I'm right now learning from you.
I'm just learning myself. It just came to me
while
we was talking. Like, I didn't I wasn't walking around like, well, I ain't asked you no questions because this is how I was raised. Like, it just popped in my spirit.
But you're emotionally intelligent as well. Like, even if you messing up, you know why you messed up. For the most part, you be like, all right, this came from this. I don't mess up often, and because I'm emotionally intelligent, and I'm not even trying to toot my horn. I have been raised in a good environment, and my father is very good at communicating, and very even keeled, and very chilled, and very calm, and I pick up a lot of that from him, all of that from him. So you saying that, it's like it makes sense. Like, that's why you're regurgitating it now to me. It makes so much sense. I give you more grace. with that. That's deep.
Mm.
And we are who we are, through our historical discourses, as Sheikh Muhammad Bey would always say.
Yes.
My acting coach. Our historical discourses.
Yes, it's art imitating life.
Yeah, and that's deep. Like I said, I'm mind blown. I am literally mind blown. So that's the thing about life is that a marriage, I should say. That's the thing about a marriage is you're gonna constantly learn your partner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a never ending because they're learning themselves and they're evolving, and then they change and they gotta learn this version of themselves. You gotta learn this new version of that person,
Mm-hmm.
and it don't stop.
Y'all forever evolving together until you find somebody who you love for real, and who you gonna keep choosing because, yeah.
Choose love, y'all. Hey, all right. Communicate that you are not ready to communicate. Yeah, we talked about that. Tabling it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Approach with resolution versus conflict.
Mm.
This one is good. We don't really deal with this one a lot, but subconsciously you can. You can get to a point where you are, sometimes like you were saying earlier, people want to be mad. Sometimes people want to have conflict. Some people want to have, a fight. Some people just like fighting. They like altercations.
That's true.
They like altercations. Yeah. And sometimes people are in that mindset where an altercation feels better than a resolve. Mm-hmm. So when you have this conversation, when you have an issue, you got to approach it with, let's get to a resolve in mind. What's up?
Yeah. You have to look at the person that you're talking to. Is this person, is my husband my enemy, or is he my partner? Yeah. Would I rather be right, or would I rather be in a relationship? Like, which R do I want?
Would I rather be right or be in a relationship?
Because I could be right and be by myself. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to communicate when you're by yourself. You have to communicate. You got to communicate with yourself. Maybe you might lose. But you don't really have to communicate like that when you're by yourself. But when you're in a relationship, you have to actively communicate. Mm-hmm. And it's like, do I want to be right all the time? Because do you get a prize if you're right?
You don't.
Oh, you right. Okay, now what?
It's like being right don't matter. Like, it's gonna be times she right, it's gonna be times I'm right. What matters is the togetherness. And like you said, you want to be right or be in a relationship, like, because somebody could be right and then they gloating over it. It's like, I told you. It's like, it ain't about that.
We do. It's okay to gloat a little bit if you're right. I'm not gonna hold you up. But do you get a prize if you're right?
Is it though?
Because I'm mostly right. That's why.
It sounds like pride to me. Is what it sounds. It's okay. Every time I'm right, I don't say nothing. Right? I don't say nothing. What I'll be saying?
There's times you've been right and you've been like, yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, because you probably was going crazy and, we'll see.
This guy right here, pal. This pal right here, buddy.
Anyways.
I'm about to turn off the cameras. All right. It's been fun.
So, it's not
my little hand can't even. I'm good. How you doing? Hey, Danny, how you doing? See how he do me? See what he did? See what he did?
You might want to sit up. Your stomach is away.
Shut your I'm about to cuss.
All right. So
it's not Lord Jesus.
It's not about being right.
That made me cuss on the dang go.
It's about being in a relationship.
Lord help us.
So back to our list here. Approach with resolution versus conflict. Mm-hmm. Approach it like, hey, let's get to a resolve. And that's one thing about us. We have a healthy relationship because it doesn't take us long to get to resolve. And
it was some kind of tool we learned at the marriage conference.
Yes.
You remember it?
Yes.
We only did it like twice.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need to do it often, but it's about listening and being heard. So it's like, hey.
Do a quick example of what it was. Do you remember?
Hey,
if you don't. Oh.
Hey, I need time to speak with you or something that's bothering me. Do you have time?
Yes, I have time to speak with you.
Excellent. The other day, I was riding down, we were in the car, and you said what you said, and it bothered me.
Is there anything else?
Yes. I feel like this happens often, and I feel like There's times where you don't regard my feelings when you say certain words.
Is there anything else?
Yes. I also feel like, you know, that this was tough for me to even bring up because of it seems to me that you don't care at times.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
I appreciate you coming to me. And so what you're saying is that what I said in the car bothered you.
Mm-hmm.
Something else that you said, which I forgot.
Wow.
You're not really going through it.
So you weren't listening.
But
wow. Oh my God. And this is the problem that I have, that you're not listening to me. So that was an example.
Oh,
but
God.
The whole point.
But when you have real problems, you already know what it is. Like, I'm mad because you left the dishes in the sink.
Nah, but it's still like,
blah,
no.
blah, blah, blah.
No. Because the whole thing is you have to listen. What I'm saying, I'm of course I'm joking because, you know, but you saying you got to listen, but you already know. You may know, but you still got to listen.
No, I'm saying if it was a real situation and you said something that went with us, then I would know what it is you're saying, what you're complaining about, and I would remember what you're saying
because of the topic.
You're supposed, because you're supposed to repeat what they're saying. Like, I understand that blah blah blah, and you said blah blah blah, and you said this, so I get that. I apologize for doing that. I didn't mean to do it this way. I did it because of this or whatever. So you kind of, that's how you had a conversation.
Gotcha. Yep, that's exactly it. So that's another tool to effectively communicate.
That goes with actively listening. When
you mad. For those that are just tuning in, we are live on episode 19 of the lovely podcast, Why You Mad? How to communicate effectively in a relationship. If you enjoyed this, share it. We're almost done, but we're not done yet. I just wanted to give a little reset.
Subscribe to our
YouTube
page.
Yeah, those on Instagram world, go to the Lovelies on YouTube. Just search the Lovelies.
LUVLEES. Yep. And just subscribe
to
our page. And share it if you can.
Yes.
We just want subscriptions. I think we're trying to get 500 subscriptions. Right now we have 308. We have 308.
Yeah.
So what happens when we get 5? We don't know.
Let's get to 310 by the end of this. So
yeah, let's get to 310.
Share. So thank y'all. Also, we have last. I think no, it's not the last. We're close to the last though. First, address things early so it doesn't become big.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is big because a lot of times we sweep things under the rug. We do. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, oh, it wasn't a big deal. Now, some things are really just not a big deal, and you gotta just move on. You know, but some things, sometimes the small things do need to be addressed, and it did bother you, and bring it up. And sometimes it can feel silly to bring up the small things sometimes because it's like, why? Because you even thinking like, why did this bother me? But it did, and it's on you, and it's gonna affect you later. So unless you can actually literally forgive and forget within yourself, and if it's something that's small, bring it up. Don't feel embarrassed to bring it up, and validate that person for bringing up this small thing.
Yeah, don't make them feel bad for bringing it up.
Yeah, and the Bible says it's the small foxes that spoil the vine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, meaning that it's the little things that can disrupt. It's the little leaks that create a flood. Mm-hmm. You know, over time, a drip on a pebble will crack that pebble.
Do you think that? Do you have a hard time coming to me with small things?
I wouldn't say a hard time. I feel like I can. There are times where I'm like, it ain't really that big of a deal, and I can resolve it within myself. You know, but there are times where I was like, all right, I don't know how this is really actually petty, but it really did bother me, and then I will address it if I need to. But I'm pretty emotionally secure within myself to resolve a lot of things within myself, you know, and it just don't need to be brought to you. You know what I'm saying? It just, I understand human nature, that the human nature be tripping. Human nature is emotional. And a lot of those things I can regulate within myself to say, hey, this is what's really going on. You feeling this because of this, but this was really going on. You know, well, you're right. All right, let's move on. You know what I'm saying? And it just don't be nothing. You know me, I'm very cool. It's not much that bothers me. I'm the type, my temperament, it's gotta be something big for it to still be there for me. Small things don't exist to me a lot of times.
Well, I would like for you to bring things to me sometimes, because sometimes I do feel like some things be bothering you and you don't bring it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's too much to bear, then it's like, yeah. But a lot of things it just don't be that deep. And so for me to address it makes it a thing now. For me, everybody's different. But now that I'm bringing up this thing, it's like, oh, now we talking about it. Now you bringing it up. Now you bringing a resolution. I'm like, I already got the resolve. Like, you feel me? It'll be a counterproductive to me to bring up certain things.
And to me, to not address it makes it bigger, because it's like if it comes up again when you didn't address it when it was smaller, it's like I didn't know this was a problem. I had no clue.
Has that ever happened though?
I don't know. It can happen. I don't know.
I mean, but has it? Like I don't think it has. I don't think it's. I mean, just my temperament. It's very rare that I'm upset about something. You know, and if I'm stressed, it's money. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out how to make some money. Like that's be the stresses I have. But it's like I'm blessed to not have a lot to deal with emotionally and mentally. So, you know, but I would think that you would know that if small things added up and I exploded, you would be like, all right, what was going on this past couple of weeks that you ain't never say nothing. You feel me? But yeah. Cool with that? All right. We got a couple more here and we're gonna wrap up. Remember, you on the same team. I think we mentioned that earlier. Yeah. You it's two becoming one, and it's a constant becoming. And you gotta remember that y'all are on together. And assume good intent. You gotta assume.
Yeah, don't assume that the person is after you or treat you like an enemy or whatever, because why would you marry your enemy?
Yeah, why would you do that? So, you know, you gotta assume good intent. Assume this person has the best interest off the rip. You know, because even if they did something to bother you and to upset you, they probably didn't do it on purpose. Like, oh, I'm about to bother her. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Or you about to bother me. What?
Last night you was picking on me on purpose.
What'd I say?
You ain't say nothing.
We was roasting each other?
Me. Yeah.
I was tickling you. That don't count. That ain't real. Don't do that.
That was on purpose.
Don't do that like we out. Like I'm really. Don't listen to her, y'all. Anyways.
It's funny because I was the one that was patronizing him, and he like, I didn't do. Oh, I'm surprised you ain't say it was you.
When?
Last night when I was picking on you.
Yeah.
He was like, go to bed. I was like, up, just acting crazy.
Yeah, you was geeked up. Yeah, I was just trying to watch the game. Yeah, but it ain't real. It ain't real bother. I'd rather have that than some real life. Like I hate this one. Pray and study together. We said that.
Yeah.
Have MADD meetings.
Have monthly.
Oh. Okay.
Oh Lord, I was trying to type that quick, child. Whatever. I did all of the setup.
I appreciate my wife for setting up. Okay, have monthly meetings. So check-ins. Check-ins are very important. This is how you manage and navigate your emotional state in a marriage. Check in often. You know, a monthly thing, yes, that's good. But you know, sometimes just weekly. Like we do this, and
I said monthly to make it obtainable. But yes, it's good to be like on a Sunday, like, hey, how's it going? What's going on with your week? What's going on with you? How are you feeling? Because
how do you feel we are? Where are we at? Where are we at? Better?
Yeah, because you don't like we say, you don't want small things to become big things, and then the whole year go by, and it's like, I didn't even know that you felt like that. Oh, where'd that come from, pal?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to, you definitely want to check in and see what's going on. Like that be the biggest thing a lot of times is that you just gotta check in. Just check in.
Check in.
Yeah. So just to recap, meet monthly to check in, pray and study together. That is the top of the list. Remember, you're on the same team. Address things early so they don't become big. Approach with resolution versus conflict. Communicate that you're not ready to communicate. Know when to table something. That's the big one.
Don't say shut up.
Practice active listening and open-ended questions. Be honest with each other in love and hug for at least 10 seconds. The more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
You know what I'm saying? So
we want our marriages and our people to stay together.
We do.
Happily, not just stay together, just to stay together, child.
Yes. So this is something we were supposed to do at the top of the show. I'm gonna do it now. The lovely tip of the day. Lovely tip of the day is prioritize. And I ain't talked to you about this, but priorities priorities matter. Financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Prioritize what really matters. Prioritize through your week. Prioritize through your day. Prioritize through the month. Prioritize through your plans. Prioritize. When you prioritize things that really are pressing issues, they get done first. They get dealt with first. Prioritize your finances so that you're not in a financial pickle, in a bind, in a bill. Like, taking trips is great, but make sure your bills is paid. Make sure you taking care of yourself. Prioritize, because you don't want to be looking goofy
like
us when you have to come back in town and bills are stacked up and you just spent all your bill money
and you ain't got no shows coming
in
up
Atlanta for
all.
a week. You got nothing on the board. People ask you what your shows is.
I ain't got time for no show. I am Ubering my show.
A show?
I'm giving people a set in the car.
I need to show myself I can pay my bills. Is what I can show. Prioritize.
Danny Malachi Uber show.
Balance. And because we was out in Atlanta, we had a ball.
We could have not done anything.
We could have done less than what we did.
Way less.
Because we didn't went so hard, we didn't came back dry, and now
because we had our money.
Folks is knocking on the door like, yo, if you don't get it today, it's off. He's like, oh, y'all serious about that? Oh, y'all really, y'all was cutting it off today. Oh, all right. Okay. And now we scrambling and scraping when we could have prioritized.
Lord,
and we could have also prioritized by not being out there so long. We could have did like Sunday to Wednesday, and that would be cool.
I think if we wouldn't have did so much.
Okay.
I mean, it would have still been the same price for the rental car. Would have been the same price.
No, but it would have been days of coming back and being able to work.
What they say?
Y'all did good, fam. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Black Male Podcast. Thanks for tapping in and tuning in.
Thank you.
Prioritize, man. That's the lovely tip of the day. Prioritize. Take your trip. Okay, that's cool. But instead of 5, maybe do 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you on the grind before you go out of town so that you don't got to come back so.
But here's the thing, though. We had extra bills that we don't normally have. Like every what? Friday. The extra bill.
But still, like, I mean, yes, you're right.
That's not a cheap bill.
It's not, but it's still. So
if we didn't have
the lovely tip of the day not what it should be?
No, you should prioritize.
Okay, all right then.
But I'm just saying.
But it's all right. The whole key is we got paid when we were out of town, and we spent all that money together. We both got paid doing the same activity.
It was stupid. Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. It's prioritized because we could have both put up 200 from that and been straight. We'd have been straight right now if we did that, but we didn't. We went hard in the paint. So
more than 2, yeah. We could.
Like, you feel me? It could have been 100. Like, let's put this up for whatever when we get back home.
Put some money up. Yeah.
Let's put some money up.
Yeah, because we came back dry.
We came back. That's all I'm saying. And so, and that's what the money. If we would have did the trip from Sunday to Wednesday, that would have did that. All right, now we can get back, hustle the rest of the week, and we in a better position.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely tip of the day: prioritize. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tapping in. We love y'all. Be sure to subscribe.
You told everybody that we was broke this week.
Hey, this is real life, man.
I want people to know this much. Dang.
I didn't tell her everything.
People be watching like, I didn't know Danny was broke.
Niggas didn't watch my comedy.
Yeah, but I'm not a broke person.
Neither of us are broke people, but we got times. But this is life, man. People act like this is what I want. I want vulnerability. I want that because people think it's just so sweet. People are like, oh, it's so perfect. No, it's not. No, I'm working on this, man. See, y'all got a healthy marriage. Why? Because I'm working on this. I want this, man. Stop playing with me like this junk just falls out the sky. It don't. It don't, man. It don't. This is real raw life.
Work hard.
Man, you gotta
fight for it.
Success is gonna take everything you got and some. This is the honest truth. People don't. When you
scoot up like that.
No. This is what people don't talk about. It's gonna take more than what you have. You don't have enough right now to be successful. You don't. You don't listen enough. You're not patient enough. You don't grind hard enough to be successful. Success takes you to another level and a new version of yourself so that you can succeed, so that you can be successful in what you have, so you can have a healthy marriage. The person you are now, you ain't built to be a husband. You ain't built to be a wife. I'm not built to be a husband right now. I'm constantly remolding myself to become that person. I don't know why I just got so mad, but yeah.
But the Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor to the one or a boot.
The Bible do say that.
And the woman is already a wife. Because he will find a wife, even though she's still trying to become a wife. Because you're becoming one.
This is true. But what I'm saying is, it's a constant evolution.
It is.
It's a constant evolution. So the version you are now won't keep you there when you get to where you're going. And that's what I'm saying. It's the lovely tip of the day, man. That's a lot, man. That's a lot there.
It's a lot. Yeah.
But we love y'all. Be sure to subscribe. Those from here on YouTube land, on Instagram land, subscribe to our YouTube page. Stop playing with us.
It's just a click of a button.
That's all. It's one click. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to subscribe.
It's just gonna help us out. We're not gonna get $1 million if you click it.
Man, but we building up. So let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, let black people support black people, or white people support black people. Just support black people.
And share this thing, man. If you like, oh, this was good, share it.
Share it with somebody who on a brink of divorce, child, or on the edge of it. Like, I can't take it no more. Tyrone is working my nerves.
Man.
We can help a Tyrone. We can help a Keisha.
For real.
We can help anybody. We can help ourselves with the help of the Lord. And
as you know, we got this is what we do. You can hit us up, follow us on our social media pages, The Lovelies. Mm-hmm. You can The Lovelies Production at Gmail. If you got a gig, you got a event, you just want some flavor and entertainment to something that you got going, hit us up. We're available for booking.
Oh yeah.
We'll work with your price point. We got our prices set.
Mm-hmm.
But we will work with you. Especially right now. Like
20% discount.
No, for real. What you got going this weekend? We'll pull up. Saturday, Sunday, we pulling up. And I'm not playing. Like if you just got your people together for a Sunday night football and you want some halftime entertainment, we'll come and do it. I'm sorry.
We got the speaker. Don't be desperate, baby. Come on now. Come on, bring it back. Bring it back, baby. You ain't got to beg for nothing. You ain't got to beg for a dang old thing. Nothing.
We love y'all, man. Choose love. Tap in and tune in. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Next Friday at 3 o'clock. This is our new start time and everything. Friday at 3. Love You Podcast. We out.
I don't know why I do like that. I don't know what that means. I don't know. God bless. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
No, you can end over there.
Choose love, y'all. Hey. Love, lovelies. Love. Lot of love. Big love. Love. What? Hey. Choose love, y'all. Love. Lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too.